Yes, hello, friends, and welcome to my dining room where we're just going to hang out and chat for a little bit because I miss you all. Ugh. It's been a rough weekend, guys. It has been a rough weekend. So I'll let you guys roll in here, and when you guys get here, drop a little howdy doody in the chat there. Caitlin! Hey, did you hear the podcast about that article you sent me or the Reddit post? Art, how are you? Chill, baby, gives me a duty with no howdy. What the actual fuck? No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I'm late today because I went and got a mattress because I'm tired of sleeping on a fucking couch. I'm trying to get back to my watch later list. Okay, I think you'll be proud. I think you'll be proud. I did some slaying. I did some slaying. Yeah, it's summer. I've been sleeping on a leather fucking couch, and I'm just like, fuck this, dude. Like, nope. Getting rid of the bed that I had before this is a whole other fucking story that I don't know if you guys even want to hear. But it happened, and so now I'm glad I have a bed again. I'm a grown up. I am not a 14-year-old couch surfer now. So, what has everyone been doing this weekend? I want some good shit, guys. Make me jealous of your life, please. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, and I'll say this since not all of you were at the thing yesterday, but like my friend's fine. Um, he had a colonoscopy, and he probably doesn't want me sharing all this shit, but he had a colonoscopy, and they drugged the shit out of him, and they wouldn't let him leave by himself. They wouldn't let him get an Uber or a Lyft, and so, like, before they sedated him, he called me and he's like, "Dude, could you please give me a ride home? They're not going to let me out of here." And I'm like, yeah. What time? And first he said 9:30, then he said 10:30, then they called me and said 11:30, and then called me again and said 12:30, and then I got the call that he was done at like 1:30. So the whole thing was fucking wishy-washy and weird. But then when I went and got him, he was like, he wasn't like loopy, but he wasn't normal. So I had to pick him up in East Hollywood and take him to West Hollywood. And for those of you who don't know the area, that sounds like it's just down the street, but it's not. It's like ridiculous. And there's no real like freeway when you're already in East Hollywood to get to West Hollywood. So you have to like drive down Sunset or Fountain or Santa Monica, and it just takes forever. And so I got him there and I had to get him back to his place. And he wanted to go get like Bloody Marys and shit because he couldn't eat for 24 hours before. And then as he was leaving, they're like, "Oh, yeah, by the way, no alcohol or cannabis for 24 hours." And so he was so fucking mad. And he was just like, "I just want to go home and I have food there. I don't fucking need any of this shit." And he was so fucking mad. So like I got them all situated at home, and then came back, but then I was like, "Oh, I need groceries, so I'll go to a grocery store somewhere on this street," which was fucking stupid. I should have just came home and went to the store down the road here. But yeah, so it was just a shit show. and it took me a ridiculous amount of time. Like it was like late in the afternoon by the time I got home. It was just fucking stupid. So I was just so bent out of shape and pissed off. So, but no one's leaving anything about their awesome weekend. So I'm just going to assume that you guys all had a shitty weekend. That's horrible. I want the best for you guys, and you guys just aren't fucking living life. Ugh. I bought a new Amish Mennonite cookbook and can't wait to try out some new recipes. That was this weekend. Are you allowed to use like a stove? Like, how Mennonite is it? Like, are you using like oats and that's it? Oh, and 30 pounds of tomatoes for canning. Dude, you are a fucking stud. Check you out. Chill, baby. Shitty. What's up? Art, you're working. Are you working for the man or are you working for yourself? Working on a weekend. This motherfucker making everyone look like fucking lazy ass bums. Oh, it's all right, dude. Somebody's got to do it. You're killing it. JH says, I made a gin and tonic, which definitely counts as not shitty. Jesus Christ, dude. Airmail one of those over to me, dude. I need a G&T bad. It's hot as balls out here, dude. Amish horse and buggy, Mennonite use cars, but have no music. Oh, I thought it was opposite. No, that makes sense. When I lived in Oregon, there was a Mennonite community, and they would only shop at Walmart for like their grain and feed and shit, like at 4:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning. And why I was up that late is anyone's guess. But the 24-hour Walmart was really the only happening place out there. Chill. What's wrong? All right. Okay. So, as you recall, I bitched on here a little while ago that 3 shirts were missing from me, whether it was from my laundry or from my apartment. There were 3 shirts that went missing. Now I'm going to paint this picture again for you. I live in a studio apartment. I don't have a lot of places to put things. Okay, I don't have a dresser because I don't need it. I have like a little wardrobe built in. Okay, and I have a laundry basket. If something isn't in the wardrobe or in the laundry basket, I ain't got it. Okay, so the 3 shirts that were missing were the I Hate Matt Wall shirt with the red no logo, the I write poetry so I don't kill people like you Matt Wall shirt, and then just your standard ancient as fuck I Hate Matt Wall shirt. The shirts were gone. And at first I thought, oh my God, somebody went into my laundry and like when I was doing laundry and stole shit out of my dryer. And then I was thinking about it and I'm like, I had a full load in there. Why would someone go in and just take the Matt Wall clothes out and leave everything else? And I thought that was weird. And then I was thinking, I'm like, maybe, just maybe, it happened on accident. Like they took they just grabbed shirts out of the dryer and in that one handful just happened to grab the 3 shirts. And then I was like, this is all very strange and weird. I don't know if I buy this. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, I did have people over like a week ago. or not even a week ago. It was probably like 3 or 4 days before this whole thing went down. And I'm like, would anyone who was here take my fucking shirts? Like, it's really weird, but is it any weirder than someone just taking them out of my dryer? So, there are no accidents, it was destiny. So I thought, I'm like, okay, all the people who were here that night watch my channel. So, judging by all of this information, if I talk about it on here and it was one of them, maybe something will happen. Okay. So I did the video, whatever. 2 days later, I'm trying to fucking rush out of here to move my car so I don't get a fucking ticket. I open the door and crumpled up on the ground in front of my apartment door are a bunch of black shirts. And so I pick it up, and it sure as shit, one of them is the normal I Hate Matt Wall shirt, and the other one was the I write poetry so I don't kill people like you. That's it. The red logo shirt wasn't there. And so I'm like, oh my God, did they really fucking take my shirts, throw them back at my door, and then keep the other one? Is that like a real fucking thing? And so now I'm just like confused. I don't know what to think. I don't know who to accuse of anything, but it's just fucking weird. And then there's a part of me that's like, well, you know what? That one shirt with the red no sign on it, it has my website on the back. So maybe if they're going to like walk around and like represent, I should just shut the fuck up and let it happen. But now if they're watching this, I don't know. So thank you for giving me back my fucking shirts. Like at least two of them, fuckers. But it was funny because all of those shirts, actually, I think one of them was clean and two of them were in my dirty laundry, if that's when they took them. So they had to have gone in the wardrobe and pull, because the poetry one was clean, I think. I don't remember when the last time I wore it was, but I remember seeing the no sign shirt in my hamper, and I remember putting the one with the words on it in, because I like could see me throwing it in the hamper and seeing the red logo one. So anyway, yeah, so it happened and like whatever, but like, so I have two shirts back. I honestly didn't think I'd get any of them back, but the fact that they were just like up against my door, like that's to me weirder than somebody just going, yeah, I took your shirts. Like, I just thought it was fun and I took them. Like the leaving them on the door, that's, I don't know. I just don't know. And then I was thinking too, I'm like, well, maybe someone in the building did take them on accident and saw my face on the shirt and put it together that was my face. But then, like, why would they not give me the other face shirt and just the one with the words? I don't fucking know. So the whole thing's fucking weird. Adam, what's up, dude? Okay, so let's see. You might have a stalker. You say that in a very calm way, and that's terrifying. This is legitimately coconuts. Yes. It was Adam. He was sleep stealing. He slept walked from Simi Valley all the way here to do that. And next, they'll steal your underwear, if I even wore any. So there you go. I think underwear is a conspiracy perpetrated by the cotton industry to make people think they need to wear two outfits at once to sell more fabric. That's just my thoughts on it. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh. So yeah, so what else is going on? But Adam, I was up in your fucking neighborhood like an hour ago. I was out in Moore Park. picking up a mattress. And then I went to TJ Maxx right there next to Target to get a sheet set to fit the mattress. And then I was going to stop and eat, but I was so annoyed that I was driving around with a giant fucking mattress in my car. I can't believe I fucking got it in the car. Like, because like I don't have a back seat in my car. I took the back seat out when I was out in the desert because I was always picking up like pipe and fucking like bales of hay and fucking bags of concrete and all this shit. So I wanted like a big bed to be able to put a bunch of shit in. And then when I was like traveling and like sleeping in my car, it was nice because I had like a whole little setup in there and shit. And I just haven't put the seats back in there yet. And I was like, I could fit a full-size mattress in the back of my car, can I? Sure, I can. So I just pushed the passenger seat as far up as it could go, and I just fucking shoved that motherfucker in there. And then when I got here to get it out, I couldn't get it out. It was like the corner was like shoved up in the corner, and I'm like, oh my God, I trapped a fucking mattress in the back of my car and I'm never going to be able to get it out. And cars are going by and I'm double parked. My hazards are on. I'm like freaking out, like trying to pull this fucking mattress out. And I'm like sweating like a pig. And I'm like assuming like all these horrible things and like people are going to like come around the corner real quick and hit me. And then it just like popped out and everything was fine. And I'm like, oh, crisis averted. No big deal. And then I got it in the elevator, the whole fucking thing. But I got stuck in the elevator twice today. So something's wrong with the door on my floor. And you get in the elevator and you shut the outside door. And then the elevator door shut. And then nothing happens. And you're just there. And like you push all the buttons and nothing happens. And you have to like manually push the elevator door open and then yank on the fucking door on my floor really hard to fucking make sure it's shut, and then like it'll work. But it took me up like the first time I got in it, I was in there for 5 minutes thinking, oh God, this is how it's gonna end. I'm gonna die in a fucking elevator on my fucking floor, just feet from my fucking apartment. Are you fucking with me right now? And then like it all worked itself out. I've been really fucking high strung, guys. I'm like freaking out about everything. I think the world's fucking ending every 2 fucking seconds. What is wrong with me, dude? So, how is everybody? Adam, how did you do you feel like you got a lot from the like workshop? Do you feel like you have something to like put together as a whole out of that, or are you like kind of wish-washy about it? Because like everyone for the most part who came yesterday wrote me and like told me like how awesome it was, but they don't know if what they came up with was good. But one person said the idea behind doing it like that is how they're going to try to like write from now on. Yeah, Adam, fill holes, dude. Okay, so Caitlin's making cheeseburger pie for supper. Jesus Christ. Caitlin, you're going to have to figure out a way to, I don't know, either ship me the same thing like JH is doing. He's going to send me a gin and tonic. You could send me some cheeseburger pie. Or like you just need to invite everyone to the house and we'll have a big barbecue for a day. I'm not sure how to talk like a person currently. So food talk is all I got. Dude, food talk's fine. Like, don't even sweat it. I got this giant pack of hot Italian sausage and I've been like they're like brats basically, and I've been like slicing them and pulling the meat out of the casing and just like frying the meat up and then like cracking eggs in it and putting like onions and garlic and shit like that in it and then making like wraps with it. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. And I'm like, I should be eating things other than just this, but it's so fucking good that I just like don't give a shit. So like every meal for the last 3 days has been hot Italian sausage. Yeah. Let's start with the euphemisms, guys. Give it to me. Seriously, I was thinking about it, but I don't have any sauce, and I don't have any tomatoes right now to like even make sauce from scratch. And I need to go to the fucking store. And every time I go to the store, this is so sad. I go to the store and I remember, oh, I need wine and beer and vodka, and then I come home and I don't have any food. And I'm like, I just went to the store and bought alcohol. But the last time I went, I got coffee and dish soap and I got something else. What was it? I don't know. I got some other kind of like home cleaning thing. I can't remember what it was. What the fuck was it? I can't remember. But I remember I needed 3 things that weren't alcohol. Um, oh my god, yeah, dude. I make some fucking sauce. Like I don't fuck around with my sauce, dude. Like we're talking. We got balsamic vinegar in there. We got red wine in there. We got fucking like a little bit of steak sauce and garlic onions. Like I fucked this thing up, dude. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't fuck around with my sauce, dude. Dude, if you want a fucking recipe that's gonna like, do you have a Instapot? If you guys have an Instapot, tell me in the chat. And if you do, I'll tell you guys how to make the best fucking chili you're ever gonna have. I almost cooked a steak for lunch today, but I decided I was too lazy and I microwave mashed potatoes instead. Well, I mean, I guess you could still use it. I just won't know like what temperature or like not temperature, but how long to cook stuff. Um, I want to cook hamburgers today, but it is so fucking hot that like I can't imagine like cooking anything on the stove right now or even in the oven. And I'm so pissed. And I don't think she's watching, but I have a friend who's been promising me to bring her air conditioner over for me to borrow during the summer. It's fucking September. And I'm like, can I just come get it from you? Oh, well, oh gosh. And I'm like, just don't tell me you're going to let me borrow something for the summer if you're not going to let me borrow it. But man, when I have friends who have air conditioners in their garage and they know I'm dying, I'm like, are we friends? Is this really a friendship here? I went to my fucking friend's place down the street. He has a fucking nice fucking air conditioner. And I was just like, why do you ever leave? Like, it is so nice in here right now. Like, I don't know if you guys could hear the fan, but the fan's loud as shit. And it just drives me crazy. I gave away 2 window units this year to people in town who needed it. Well, because you're a fucking saint. Saint fucking Caitlin, fucking making sure people don't fucking die of heat stroke. Somebody said, I need to look it up, but I guess it's going to be for next year that the county is going to make sure everyone has an air conditioner by next summer. I don't know how this is even possible. It sounds like something that bureaucracy is going to fuck up for 7 years before it actually happens. But if that's fucking true, I am so fucking on board. So on board. Because I don't pay for electricity in my building. I would run that thing all fucking day long. All day long. So let me see what Adam said here. I like 2 of the poems I got from him. Probably do something with those. I'm glad that everyone did the workshop. Yeah, I was really unsure how that was going to go, and it seemed to go okay. Um, I felt really stupid reading that poem I read because I was supposed to read another poem, but I had just written 12 poems and I couldn't remember which poem was which. And I thought I was reading a poem about abuse. And instead, I read a poem that was like basically porn. And I got like halfway through it before I realized, oh, dear God, I'm reading the wrong poem. So I just felt fucking kind of dumb. And I was just like, oh, shit. The invention of AC is the moment when man truly became the master of his own destiny. Yeah, and if man can figure out how to create uh, either solar or perpetual motion air conditioner, then we'll be set. And then we could drop motherfuckers off in the desert wherever at any time. That would be the greatest thing ever. And if you think about it, it makes sense. If you started and the fan goes to blow the shit out, if the fan was able to generate enough power to keep turning, and then each turn it's still generating power, like air conditioning shouldn't cost anything. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Why no one has figured this out yet, I just don't know. I like the poem. It was a good icebreaker for the other shy reserve people in the meeting. Yeah, 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 definitely. That was quite the icebreaker. Faux reels, and I'm stoked because later today, a friend of mine who shot maybe like 12 of my movies, who I haven't seen in person since probably 2014. God, I haven't seen him in like fucking 10 years almost. Fuck, dude. He's coming over in a little bit. So I'm super fucking stoked. I can't believe I haven't fucking seen him in that long. It doesn't even fucking seem like that. Has it been that long? I moved to Big Bear in 2016. And the last time I saw him, I was in North Hollywood. So it had to have been before 2016. Maybe 2015 if I'm being generous. That's still a really fucking long time. Good God, dude. Fuck, when you start getting older, dude, like instead of like going, oh, I haven't seen you in a couple years, it's like I haven't seen you in a couple decades. Jesus fucking Christ. No, we've been kind of talking here and there. We are going to be talking some business shit, but hopefully that goes well. And I'm hoping I'm going to have updates on the documentary here next week. I'm kind of holding on to that for a minute. But so that's that. I don't think so. I don't think he has the time to do it, but I think he has time to help. So we're gonna kind of shoot the shit about that. But we might be talking about doing a feature, and I haven't done a feature film in a very long time, but I wouldn't mind the work. So if that's something, then like I'll do it. I just read the word hopefully in an article just as you said it. Space time continuum. Oh my gosh. Well, the bigger question is why the fuck are you reading an article when we're hanging out here, dude? Gosh. Give me your attention. I'm just kidding. Oh shit. I feel like I'm getting pulled a lot of different ways, and a lot of it is financial. Like, I'm like, well, I don't know if I really want to do this, but I could use that kind of influx of cash to be able to do other shit. So I could do two things at once. That's what he said. What? Well, he's very progressive. Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. Oh, let me just throw this out here. Should I throw this out here? No, I'm not going to throw it out there. Sorry, guys. I fucking dangled a carrot in front of you and then I took it and ate it. So I'm just going to leave that one to me. But I was so stoked that I fucking finally got a bed again that I took a picture and posted it on Instagram like a complete douchebag. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing now. I was just so happy. And like I laid on it for like 2 seconds and it's hot as balls, so I didn't want to stay on it. But I did get a furry corduroy blanket, which was probably frivolous and stupid, but it just felt so nice when I touched it. I'm very textile. I don't know if that's the word. What's the word? Like when I go to a store, I fucking touch everything to see what it feels like. And if something feels good, even if it's ugly as shit, if it feels nice, I'll buy it. Um, and I'll tell you this, TJ Maxx has a bunch of stuff that feels like garbage. So if you're looking for something that feels good, TJ Maxx is not a place to go to. So just saying. But I did find the one blanket at TJ Maxx that felt good on my hands. So I don't know if TJ Maxx is nationwide. I feel like another company owns that. Who owns TJ Maxx? Let me Google. Because now I'm freaking out. TJ Maxx. Oh. Oh, it's owned by Target or Marshalls? Oh, wait. Ross. Oh, wait. Target owns TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, and Ross. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Oh, and Burlington. Dude, and wait, Marshalls. I already said that, right? It's weird when you see all these same stores in the same shopping center. Like, what's the fucking point? I don't fucking get it. I prefer t-shirt cloth for sheets and pillowcases. Yeah, like I wanted like a flannel like fitted sheet for some fucking reason, and they don't have anything like that. So they just have their nasty ass like low thread count fucking harsh sheets. And I'm like, I don't even give a shit right now. I just want to make sure that I could fucking sleep on this tonight. I'll fucking be a bougie ass bitch next week when I have a couple more bucks to spend. I had no idea they owned all of those fucking places, dude. So I guess like when shit goes out of fashion at Target, they send it to fucking like Ross and TJ Maxx. That's crazy. Yeah, it's good for winter, but like right now, like I nothing feels good because it's hot as sweaty fucking balls in Florida. It's fucking gross outside right now. And seriously, I thought the heat was over. Like we had like 2 days in the 60s, and I'm like, fuck yes, dude. I want to wear a hoodie. Like everything's fucking awesome. And no, it's shit. It is shit. They did sell Gabby Hanna's poetry books. I thought that was picked up by a bigger publisher, wasn't it? Hey, how you doing? Okay, Lauren. Like, are there multiple people who run this YouTube page you have? Hot here too. I'm like, what the even heck? Yeah. And yeah, it's fucking September and it's still hot. It's funny because, like, I remember last year it didn't start cooling off until the first week of October. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And it's 66 and raining in Nebraska. Why don't you fucking rub our fucking noses in it, Caitlin, and then smash a fucking cheeseburger pie in our face? Yes, me and Nicole, my sister, has the name. Okay, so it's just the two of you, though. I wasn't sure if it was like just you and your sister, or if it was like sisters, like all of us sisters together here hanging out. So, yeah, okay. That's cool. God, 66 and rain. Dude, it was so funny when we had that fake hurricane here. Um, it was still fucking hot. It was so like I felt like I was in fucking Florida. It was so weird. It was hot and muggy and pouring rain. It was just fucking weird. Caitlin's fucking laughing. This chick making us all fucking feel jealous and shit. When it's cold, all you have to do is keep putting stuff on until you're warm. When it's hot, you can't possibly take enough stuff off. I try. I fucking try. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Sometimes when we're doing this right here, I just have a shirt on, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh man, I'll take 60s. It's 80s in Maryland. Oh wait, you're in Maryland? That's MD, right? Maryland? Yeah. Why did I think you were in like fucking like Minnesota or Ohio or something? Huh. Because Shaylin is in Maryland. And then somebody else is. Oh, shit. Somebody else is in West Virginia, pretty close to over there. Which one of you guys is in fucking West Virginia? Now I'm fucking confused. Oh, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time, guys. Okay, so what's everyone having for dinner tonight? Let's just turn this into fucking food chat. Caitlin's canning 1,000 tomatoes and fucking making cheeseburger pie to send to me. JH is having a lime with his gin and tonic. And I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do because it's 80,000 fucking degrees in here, and it's just gonna get hotter because the sun sets on this wall right here, and I live in a concrete building, so it doesn't start getting super hot in here until about 8 o'clock at night. Once the heat finally moves through the fucking thing. Taco Bell, dude, I almost stopped at Taco Bell on the way home. Ugh. But I did see a Del Taco in that parking lot and a Panda Express. And I was like, shit, should I fucking do this? And then I saw McDonald's across the street from the gas station and it was 10:20. And I was like, oh my God, do I have enough time to go across the street and get breakfast at McDonald's? Can I get through the drive through fast enough before they fucking tell me I'm fucked? Not a Taco Bell fan, but I do like Mexican. Well, if you ever come to California, get Del Taco. Del Taco is amazing. I love it. Or if you could find an Albertico's or Alberto's, That's really fucking good too. Or just any shopping cart or food truck on the street right here. Also really good. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I'll just go buy some turkey meat and. But no, that's me cooking again. I don't want to fucking cook. I don't know what to do. It is just too fucking hot. I wonder if I could get like Uber to like drop off like a cold salad with cold meat on it. I had a grilled cheese sandwich, probably more than one. Scholars remain divided. Go get supplies for a cold wrap. Seriously, I have tortillas. Oh, that's what the fuck that noise was. Um, yeah, I have tortillas. You know what? If I get some like turkey, lettuce, and horseradish, I'd be set. Maybe I'll do that. I just know if I go to the store, I'll buy beer. Chasey! Crumpets are strange. I'm always eating them. The texture always surprises me. I never know if I'm going to like it. You know what texture always surprises me is what do you fucking call those things? You guys have them over there. Oh my fucking god, are you joking me right now? They're like these puff pastries that you bake, obviously, and they're kind of doughy in the middle, but you're never sure if they're supposed to be doughy in the middle. How come I can't think of what the fuck they are? Pudding. Yorkshire pudding? Is that what it's called? Help me out, Chasey. I think it's a Yorkshire pudding. Every time I make those, I never know if I'm doing it right. And I eat them and I'm like, well, this has to be right. Like I did everything I was supposed to do, right? Like, are they supposed to be doughy in the middle? Fried chicken, green beans, and stuffing at our house. God damn. Do you have a special recipe for your fried chicken? Give us the deets. Let us know how you make the breading for fried chicken. Because we all want to know. I've done a fried chicken a couple different ways, and every time I do it, every single piece of chicken comes out completely different. And it's very confusing, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Okay, I think I'm going to get up and get some coffee. I'm going to do cold coffee. But you guys have to wonder or think about before I get up, make bets right now. Am I wearing pants? Because it's really fucking hot, and there's a good possibility that I'm not wearing pants. But I'm going to get up and you guys are going to see. So you guys got to figure it out. Sometimes, if done correctly, I end up with them too crispy. I think they're supposed to have soggy bottoms. Yeah, I just don't know. But they're always good. Like, I never had one and was like, oh, this tastes like shit. I've always had them and wondered if I'm going to get sick. That's usually the thought I have. Okay, Art says pants. The writing sister says I'm wearing iced coffee. Caitlin says baseball shorts. JH is kicking ass with his emoji game today. I'm just going to say. All right, let's see. Nope, I don't have pants on, guys. I'm just kidding, I do. Okay, let's do this. Come on, fucker. I'm fucking doing a live stream right now. I can't keep fucking And it's not iced coffee, it's fucking tap water instant coffee. Because I'm fucking classy. I tried to get, oh shit, my pants just fell off. I tried to get I changed commandos back. I tried to get a fucking, oh, look at that foam. It's like, I'm a fancy guy. I tried to get a fucking iced coffee at fucking Starbucks yesterday inside the grocery, not yesterday, whatever day it was I went to the grocery store, Friday. And I waited in this long ass line. And as soon as I got up there, the chick just like walked away and started like making drinks with the other chick. And like, I'm like, dude, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes. Okay, fuck it. I don't want it that bad. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Yeah, it's okay. Are any of you guys pumpkin spice, whatever, like addicts? And so whenever fall comes, you guys start going to Starbucks every 5 minutes? Dude, I haven't had a coffee from McDonald's in probably 100 years. Is their coffee better than it used to be? Okay, so yeah, the PSL life. Okay. Um, Brit, if you guys know Brit, she's in the crew. She just, I can't remember if she bought the book or someone sent it to her for a review. Um, but the book was an erotica book about pumpkin spice lattes. And the character in the book um, did what you do in an erotica story with a pumpkin spice latte, and then the baristas joined in. And she said it was the weirdest book she ever wrote or she ever read. And the whole time she was reading it, she kept saying, like, this isn't going to really happen, is it? Oh my God, that's happening. Like that's not gonna, what? So for anyone who really loves pumpkin spice lattes, you might really like that book. I can't remember if it's called Pumpkin Spice Romance or Pumpkin Spice Love or something. I don't fucking know, but it's on Amazon if you're into having sex with coffee. I can't stand Starbucks, but haven't been to one in a few years. Yeah. Meds coffee, or is that McDonald's coffee is gross? Like, I don't know if I've had, I'm sure I have. I just can't remember. I don't think I've had coffee at McDonald's since they started doing the McCafe. I just like, I know everyone thinks you live next to a McDonald's, like there's a McDonald's everywhere. But in all honesty, like I, the last like three places I lived, I was not close to a McDonald's. And the only time I like going to McDonald's is for breakfast. Although they do have great fries if you get them fresh, but whatever. I just really like breakfast food. That's just my thing. Oh my God. Yeah, I want to know if Starbucks has a like a cold brew pumpkin spice something. Yeah, Starbucks is kind of pricey. You know what I have noticed though? I don't know if they changed their prices or maybe I'm ordering cheaper shit, but like I feel like I spend less money when I go to Starbucks than I did like a year ago or 2 years ago. I feel like the whatever I'm getting is usually not really that expensive. They do. It's delicious. Like the pumpkin cold brew. Okay, now do they like because the cold brews, the things that make them fucking amazingly addictive is like the sweet cream they put in it. So do they have like a pumpkin sweet cream? Because that sounds like I would fucking be all over that. because that white chocolate macadamia thing was good as shit. The Irish coffee one they had was fucking amazing. And I hate that like they take things away. It's like, here, you like this, we're gonna take that from you. You like, we're gonna take that from you. It's like, fuck you, Starbucks. If I like your shit, fucking give it to me. Don't make me fucking beg. Fucking assholes, dude. Boy, I'm getting all mad at some fucking pretend shit right now. Oh. Yeah, dude. I don't know what the fuck it is, but those cold brews are so fucking good. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to fucking rewind. But Garrett, how are you? How are things going? Yeah. I thought you said shitgate, and then I got scared. I'm like, oh shit, did I write shitgate? Is the fucking title of this? So the update, the short story is I got 2 shirts out of 3. So whatever. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of like the branches of government. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Am I right, Jack? Hell yeah. I'm kind of hoping I'm guilting the parties into like either giving me the other shirt back too or just wearing it. It's fine. Shit, Gate, they're all bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I am. I'm super behind on everything. I'm behind on my emails. I'm behind on like videos that I'm supposed to be posting. I'm behind on like, I mean, sometimes the blood rag doesn't come out until the middle of the month, so I'm fine with it. But I got to do that. I got to put together my new chapbook, and I don't know if I'm going to do it off of what I did at the workshop yesterday or if I'm going to do a different one. I don't know. I feel like the thing from the workshop was pretty good. I'm doing all right, just anxiety on the daily. Life is sometimes ass. Not enough time in the day. Yeah, no shit. Um, is like school starting up again causing a lot of anxiety for you? Oh shit. What's going on over here? Let me check this real quick. What do we have? Oh, for anyone who that and bills and stuff. Oh shit, yeah, the bills. God, you, me, and those folks over in Buffalo. Yeah, we got this. No, bills, dude. Like no fun. No bueno. But yeah, anyone who's keeping up, um, and now watch. I'm going to say this, and now that I say this, I'm going to lose a bunch. But we are at 1,752 subs. Hey man, Josh Allen is the goat. So since I just said how many subs I have, like I'm gonna lose like 10 subs. It's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, the what do you call it? The channel's growing. It's a slow grow, but it's going okay. I'm pretty happy with it. Especially since like I'm averaging anywhere from like 14 to 19 new subs a month, which is a slow growth, like really slow. But since I started changing how I do stuff on my channel in the end of May, the growth has been steady. Art, no. But the year before that, I like I was just going back and forth. Like I would gain 10 and lose 10, gain 10, lose 10 for like a year. I didn't have like any growth at all. So steady growth is good. I like that. Well, Art, if you are leaving, have a good day. I know you're working. What's happening here? Art's back. Everyone say hi to Art. Give Art like a, I don't know, like that thing JH did, the celebration face with the hat. That looks good. Oh, we got some hearts going. That's good. There you go, Art. You got some hearts. How has your channel grown? You've also gone through different phases of your channel. There, Chasey does it. There it is. Um, like how has it grown? It's just like getting more subs, I guess. But like if you're asking me what I've done different, I've tried to have a more um, intentional release schedule for what I'm doing, and trying to kind of focus the channel more instead of, because like I don't know if you used to watch my channel back in the day, but I used to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do on here. So sometimes I would play video games, sometimes I would talk about old pulp books, sometimes I would do writing tips, sometimes I would just do live streams of me playing a board game or something like that. Like I just did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And when you do stuff like that, YouTube doesn't recommend your channel to audiences because they don't know what your audience is. So, what I'm trying to do is, and probably by the end of the year, I'll have a better idea about this, but I've been getting videos directed at me of your videos from 6 years ago. Oh, really? They're like sending shit that old out? Because I've been wondering if I should delete like a bunch of my videos that aren't like writing based. It does sound fun. Okay, here's the problem with live streaming board games. Your camera shit has to be crisp as fuck. Because when you're just doing it off a laptop and you're trying to like pull a screen down so you could see everything, people can't fucking see what you're doing. And so I never had a setup to where it would work. Like the best way to do it is to have like an overhead camera shot. Like if you watch any D&D channels, like the way they set their shit up is fucking, that's the way to do it. That's definitely the way to do it. But I used to try to like come up with my own board games, and then I would do that. Steven, what is up? What is the temperature in Barcelona? Tell me right now. I want to know if I should be mad at you or be jealous of you. Because right now, Caitlin has the jealousy championship. So is that Nicole who just showed up and said, hey, just check my phone at 61. This chick, Jesus fucking Christ. Just woke up. It's 23. I bet that's Celsius. So in my head, 23 Celsius sounds pretty fucking hot. I think that's hot. I don't think that's cold. So Caitlin is still the winner of like being a dick. Well, hello, Nicole. How are you? What else were we shooting the shit about a second ago? 73. 73 ain't bad. That's not bad at all, dude. I would cut a bitch for 73 right now. Not fair. I want to be in the cold. Yeah, seriously. I would even like settle for moderate. I want to be in the moderate right now. Remember to say mucho to people in Barcelona. It means a lot to them. Is that true? If I say, oh, 73 is mucho excelente. I failed Spanish in ninth grade, and they weren't going to let me go into 10th grade unless I quickly took a class to supplement that elective. So the only class I was able to get into was floral culture. Oh my God. The only reason why I'm going to even read this out loud, Caitlin, is because you did super chat. So, you, not to brag, but all my windows are open and it's breezy. And it's raining there too. So I hope the rain comes in and ruins something. I'm just kidding. I don't. I felt bad as soon as I said it. Oh, shit. You're so fucking funny. Well, thank you for that super chat. That is amazing. You suck. Stop rubbing it in. Oh, shit. Well, it's about time Nebraska was the best at something, right, Caitlin? Shit. Oh, man. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I took floral design. So I now have a certificate in arranging flowers. So I could get a job at any Conroy's in America if I wanted to. Definitely not at football. But I was the only guy in the class, and it was, and I was in ninth grade, so I was 14, and all the women in the class were like 17 and 18. They were all seniors, just taking like an elective to graduate, and it was probably the best semester of my life. Not gonna lie, like that was like whatever. Like I learned how to make flower arrangements. That's not why it was great. It was great for many other reasons. But so yeah. So long story short, I don't know Spanish. That's what I was trying to get at. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my ADD is fucking like on crack right now. Could somebody give me an Adderall? Um, open fields is in corn. Oh wait, Nebraska is also good at open fields. Because you're not wrong. Yeah, the only time I've ever been in Nebraska was when Creeperson was on tour and we played at a bar in Omaha. And it was kind of an awful experience. But I hoped like it was going to be good so much because I love that Waylon Jennings song, Omaha. And the whole way there, because we went from where did we play the night before? It might have been Salt Lake City. And so we drove from there straight to Omaha. And the whole way there, I'm singing that fucking song, dude. I'm like, Omaha's been weighing pretty heavy on my mind. Oh, man. Dude, there was like a 6, 8 year period where Waylon Jennings was the shit. Like 1970, we'll say, I'll just say to 1976. Everything that motherfucker touched in those years, gold. Maybe 78. I can't remember when One of the Outlaws came out. That might have been 78. But Jesus fucking Christ, man. That dude, he could fucking kill it, dude. Oh. That's such a good song, dude. I'm going to have to fucking put some of him on after this. And I'm going to be singing like this all day, walking around doing shit. That doesn't sound anything like him. I know. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, guys. Oh, my God. All right. Well, I am curious. Oh, is Adam still here? Because if Adam is still here, I need to ask Adam a question. The question is this. Is Del Scorcho the best fast food hot sauce? I'll let you think about it. Even though you shouldn't have to think about it. It should be just something you do. But in case you guys out there don't have a Del Taco, this right here, this is the best shit ever, okay? I sometimes just go to Del Taco to grab a handful of these to put in my pants so I could bring them home. So the next day when I make eggs, I could lather them with this shit. It is so fucking good. So fucking good. Just saying. Del Taco, if you're watching, I would love an endorsement deal for Del Scorcho. Let's make this happen. There's nothing better than singing songs about places where you are. I sing about North Dakota every day now. Just kidding. I don't know a song about North Dakota. There's got to be one. And they probably don't like say it. It's like a subtweet. It's like, get me the fuck out of this place. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. The only Dakota place I've ever been in was Sioux Falls. And I'm sure I told that story before. If you haven't heard it, Del Taco is way better than Taco Bell. This is now the Sauce 2 channel. It is. Like, Del Scorcho for life, dude. I keep Tapatio sauce in my purse. There you go. That's a good way to do it. I like Tabasco. I put Tabasco on a lot of shit, but I also have a giant jug of Frank's Red Hot in the fridge. I also have a bottle of Tapatio. I have a bottle of Sriracha. But I also have a bottle of this shit that my friend got from Puerto Rico. Should I get it? Do you guys want to see it? Are you guys into weird hot sauces? Okay, I'll get it. Oh, my thoughts been away pretty heavy on my mind. All right. So this shit, this is Don Raphael Artisan Hot Sauce Peak. I don't know what the fuck it is. But, like, just check it out. There is just, like, peppers and all sorts of shit just floating in here. And it's like vinegar. And so you use it and go about halfway down. And then once you get down this far, you just put vinegar in it. And it keeps. And you just keep doing that over and over again. Yeah, but it's hot as fuck. It's like seriously just like fireballs. Like you could see like the fucking peppercorns and shit. The bottom. Look at all that shit. Like if you like fucking super hot shit, this is fucking really good. But it's from Puerto Rico or Cuba or some shit. I can't remember where they went. But yeah, you just keep filling it up with vinegar every time you use it, and it lasts forever. It's so fucking good, dude. Ah, my God, I want to put it on something right now, and I don't have anything to put it on. I need to go to the fucking store. And when I go to the store, I need to actually buy food and not alcohol. Jesus Christ, what is fucking wrong with me? Ugh. My God. But yeah, I just like looked in my fridge and I have a wide assortment of hot sauces and not a whole else left. Dude, but I seriously, I need some horseradish, I need some real wasabi, and I need some um, hot mustard. Oh my god, I'm getting so fucking hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and I've been around all these food places. Good thing I'm still wearing pants for sure, dude. I swear to God, if I didn't move this fan in here, I'd be fucking balls against wood right now, guys. I know that was probably too much, but just saying, like, fuck me, dude. Ugh. Yeah, real wasabi isn't, but yeah, that's what I thought too. For the longest time, I thought it was the same thing, but I guess like most wasabi you get in America is just fucking horseradish. But they're like actual wasabi, it's horseradish and something else. Um, and it's not just dye. Somebody look it up. I don't know. But there is something different in real wasabi. But do you guys get those like wasabi peas, like the dry peas with covered in wasabi? Oh my fucking god, dude. But yeah, they're probably just horseradish peas. I always thought I was too. I grew up getting like fucking like bean and cheese burritos, no sauce for like the longest time. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do this. And then somebody accidentally put Tabasco on something of mine. And I was like, oh, that wasn't awful. That was kind of nice. And then I was really hungry one day and I came home and my kid had ordered Domino's. And the only thing that was left was, what do you call it? Buffalo wings. And I'm like, I really don't want that, but I'm so fucking hungry. And I had that. And I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. And then I realized that Frank's Red Hot is what a lot of places use for buffalo sauce. And so I got that and I just started dipping celery in buffalo sauce. And that's fucking delicious. Okay, so Steven looked it up. Wasabi is just horseradish, mustard, and green food coloring. Well, there you go. So I guess mustard is the other ingredient. Shit, if that's the case, I'll just get mustard and horseradish and make my own wasabi and not worry about the green food coloring. So in Japan, they really just like are like, oh, we got to put green in this so people know that it's wasabi. That's fucking bizarre. My Japanese friends tell me real wasabi is different, and so when I get wasabi, I get it from the Asian market in Koreatown, and I've been thinking that that's real wasabi this whole time, and it's probably been nothing. Jesus Christ, you guys are setting me straight. These fucking people. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for setting me straight. I can't get that fucking song out of my head now. Oh, I was going to tell you guys the Sioux Falls story. I can't remember if I told this story or not. But like in 2012 or 2011, 2012, I was flown out to Sioux Falls and they were going to do a 2-night thing. And the first night was a like meet and greet. Okay, take care, Caitlin. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm going to wrap this up after this story, I guess. But we did like a small invite only screening of one of my movies that they had like a total like spread at. It was fucking amazing. It was so nice. It was great. It was like at this house up against the lake, and we were outside and screening this horrible fucking movie. It was for this movie I did called Vaginal Holocaust. It's not a porn. I hate having to fucking tell people that all the time, but it was not a pornography film. And so we're sitting there on this lake, and there's like people in paddle boats and shit, and there's like these naked women like beating the shit out of each other, whatever. So that was the first night. And then the second night was I was going to perform, like do an acoustic set, and then it was going to be the world premiere of my movie Finger Bang, which also was not a porn. But they changed the title of that movie when it came out to Not Another Superhero Movie, I think is what it was called when it got released. But so I'm in Sioux Falls, and I'm at this fucking hotel, and I'm hanging out in a hotel room naked with a drink in one hand and a cigarette in the other. I'm just walking around minding my own business and shit. And then I hear this fucking noise, and it's like, and it's loud as shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I go to the window, and I'm on like the third floor. I open the window, I pull the blinds, I'm standing there naked like this, looking out the window, and I don't see anything. And I'm like, I don't see anyone outside. I don't see anybody doing anything. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. What the fuck is that noise? And I'm like, I just don't fucking get it. And then all of a sudden, the fucking door into the fucking hotel room opens, and this thing had been making noise for a while. I'm not gonna lie. The door opens, and the fucking desk clerk or bellhop or whatever the fuck you want to call it comes in the fucking room, and he's all pissed off, and he's like, you need to get in the basement now. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I'm still sitting there naked, and he's not alarmed that I have no clothes on. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? And he's like, there's a fucking tornado. Get downstairs now. You're the only person who didn't show up for the head count. And I'm like, I don't fucking know what a fucking tornado is. Like, I fucking live in California, dude. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And so I'm assuming he's going to fucking leave so I could put my fucking clothes on and get ready. And he didn't. He fucking stayed there with the door open, holding the door open, waiting for me to fucking get my clothes on. And I'm like, this fucking motherfucker. So I got dressed, and we went down to the basement, and everyone who was in the hotel, and it was kind of a big hotel, we were all like lined up in this hallway, which I guess is where they go when a tornado comes. And we were down there for a bit, and the tornado didn't like hit the hotel or the parking lot, but it fucking ripped up across the street. And that was really weird. I had never been in a fucking tornado before or been through the whole thing. But I guess when a tornado's coming, there's some big stupid siren that fucking blares through the town. It was just weird. I had never experienced anything like that before. Yeah. So that is my story about Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Not to be confused with the super fun North Dakota. Although I do think North Dakota is a better place to live than South Dakota, is it right? Am I right there? Like, do they like argue about which Dakota is better? Are they like, my Dakota can kick your Dakota's ass or anything like that? Yeah, and in case you guys don't know about my film and music career, you guys could like Wikipedia or Google or IMDb that guy. That's what I worked as when I was doing that shit. I think it's unanimous. South Dakota is better. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to fucking rub it in your face there. God, I could fucking taste that hot sauce. I was just holding the bottle and I could fucking, it's like in the air and on my tongue already, dude. Fuck. We were in a tornado in Oklahoma. Our aunt lived in Tornado Alley. We were lucky it hit a block from her pickup and skipped her house and went back down the street block away. Jesus Christ. Now you need chicken wings. Yeah, for sure I do. Yeah, the only other time I'd been in a tornado was when Creeperson was on tour. We got stuck in Joplin, Missouri because it was storming. Like we were driving towards the storm and we saw a tornado on one side of the highway pretty far away. And then there was another one on this side of the highway. And so we stopped at a Waffle House just as like the streets started flooding and we were in like an RV. That's what we were touring in. And we had to stay in the Waffle House all night until like maybe 10:30 or 11 the next day. But they kept feeding us. Like we kept buying food like idiots and they kept fucking shoveling it down our fucking mouth. That's one thing that like Waffle House isn't the greatest thing ever, but people who live around Waffle Houses say they are. But dude, they're fucking hash browns. I'm not gonna fucking lie, dude. They know how to fucking hash a brown, dude. Or brown a hash, I don't know. But like the smothered and covered and layered and fucked or whatever the fuck they call it. Fucking hell, dude. If you live near a Waffle House and haven't had their hash browns, go and tell them to fucking put everything on it. It's good as shit. Like you're gonna feel like crap, but yeah. Waffle House is the dopest breakfast joint on earth. The only other time I've been to a Waffle House was another tour I went on. I was trying to get out of Kansas City. And for some reason, I was coming from Wichita. And my next show was in Minneapolis. And so I was driving through, hit Kansas City, and tried to get the northbound freeway from there. And some reason or another, I would get on the freeway, and then I would end up back in Kansas City, like going back towards Wichita. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I got off the freeway, and I went back on, and it happened again. And the only reason why I knew it was happening was because there was a burnout car on the side of the freeway, and a Waffle House, like right there. So I did this like 3 or 4 times, and like an hour had gone by of me trying to just go north on a freeway that somehow kept putting me west on another freeway. And so I finally stopped and went into the Waffle House, and I was pissed. And they're like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do you get out of Kansas City?" I was so fucking mad. But the chick was so cute behind the counter. I just stayed and had food and talked to her for a while. Just all you can eat breakfast feast, and if you go enough times, you might catch amateur UFC fighting, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, dude. And if you follow wrestling at all, there's a legend that Macho Man Randy Savage held someone at knife point in a Waffle House for a period of time. And a fight broke out, and he had to run, and the cops got him. So Waffle House has all sorts of fun shit happening in it. But yeah, I finally figured out how to get to Minneapolis. So it just took a couple hours off my trip, or added a couple hours to my trip. Oh, but anyway, guys, this was fun. You guys have all been great, and I've missed hanging out with you guys. I feel like this week has been all over the place, so it was good to be here with y'all. And I would like to really do this more. Matt, have you got all the questions for your 100 podcast yet? No, I do have a lot of questions, but I don't have a lot of audio questions. So if any of you guys want to have your voice played on the podcast, send me an audio recording of you asking a question. And you don't have to do an audio thing. I just thought that would be fun, but not a lot of people did it. So I have quite a few um, like text questions to read, but I would love to have some more audio questions. And Chasey, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Let me know how you're doing. But yeah, so I'm gonna split. I gotta clean up and get my house in order here, and hopefully I'll have some really good news for you guys here in the next week. Good, I'm glad. All right, take it easy, everybody. Have a good rest of the night.